Hey y'all, Forbidden X member here. I'm doing my new deck profile on my new deck. It's called Hero Control. I didn't want to do a standard Hero Control deck, so I added my little spin-off. Don't just leave because I said that. It's good. I've tested it. Okay, first of all, single Stratos. Normal summon him. Effect, search out a hero. The only other hero in this deck, though, is Alias. So, basically, search out Alias or just destroy the spells that you don't like. Next, we have triple Alias. I'm looking for another secret if somebody has one, but if not, that's okay. Next, we have double Thunder King. Thunder King, it's just in there for, like, if I'm going versus a deck that I can't stop, like Girgias or, like, especially Heretics, especially. Like, it slows them down so much if you play it at the right time. This is a card I'm teching in. It's called Snowman Eater. Snowman Eater has 1900 defense. You set him. When he's flipped, destroy a card on their side of the field. He's basically Man-Eater Bug with 1900 defense. Okay? Gores, they attack you directly while you have none on the field. Special, and then you get a token with the same attack of the damage you took. Grand Mole, attack, send their monster and this card back to your hand. Gets a lot of pluses off. Ignore that it's all messed up, though.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. Okay, next we have Evocator Chevalier, whatever the fuck that says. I'm just trying to say it clear so people can search this up. I went through...
That was really glary.
I don't really care.
Okay.
Just like, the point is, I went through hell trying to spell this thing's name. It's just, I want to put it clear. This is just another target for Gemini Spark, basically. Next, we have E-Call. A little sad this card got put down to 2. Makes the deck a lot more weak, but just gives me, like, more time to search out, I guess. Like, I don't know. It's just, I'm okay with it being a 2. If it was at 1, then I think I'd quit playing.
Looking for secrets.
Looking for secrets, yeah. Next, we have a pretty boss card in the deck. It's called Miracle Fusion. Basically, the reason I have Snowman Eater in this deck is to search out Absolute Zero. If I play this and bring out Absolute Zero, the only thing they'll probably do is Solemn it, or Solemn Judgment it. That's the only thing they can do. They do anything else, like to stop it, summon, or destroy it or something. Once it leaves the field, it destroys every monster on the field, so it's just a good thing to blow up the field. It's kind of like Black Rose, except better, I guess, in a sense. Next, we have Lance. Lance can, like I've said in my past videos, can be a plus or a minus. You set it, you activate it. It stops everything. I can't say everything. How can I put... It stops a lot. Just don't let your opponent Solemn Judgment you, because then
it stops 2/3 of everything. Spells and try. Yeah.
Unnecessary. Next, we have double Pot of Duality. It got put down to 2. I mean, what can I say? Pot of Duality, top 3. Most of the time, you're either hoping for, like, the 3 cards you're going to, like, want the most. Probably you're going to want Grand Mole. You don't get it that much. You're going to want Miracle Fusion. Or you're just going to want, like, something like Stratos to get the game started. Or E-Call or something amazing. Next, Gemini Spark. 4 targets in the deck. This card's boss, in combination with Miracle Fusion and Hero Blast and everything, and it just gets the game started, man. It does all that. 1 Super Poly. Most people have been bugging me how I'm only playing 1, but that's not the point. I'm playing 1. My deck, my rules, my shit. So, like, I'll explain why it's at 1 later on in the video. It's just, I'm kind of waiting to get there. Now we got our staples, we got Heavy, we have, we have Monster Reborn, we have, Mind Control. Things you need. Then I have 1 Night Beam and 1 MST. Night Beam and MST do nearly the same thing, except Night Beam, when you activate it, like, let's say I have MST face down, and I do, okay, Night Beam. Your opponent can't go, oh, you Night Beamed me. Screw you. They can't do that. It can't be chained. So you kind of just flick your opponent off in the middle of the duel without even actually doing it. And Rhoda, or Reinforcements of the Army if you're not all that pro. Okay, I just kind of want to say one thing. This is probably stopping the video, but I kind of just want to quote Pro Winston here. If it's not pro, it's got to go. Kind of gay, but still saying. Starlight Road. Starlight Road has worked out.
Is that your secret one?
No, this is just my rare one. Grant the dude wouldn't give me the secret one. He said it was like, oh, do this and I'll give you the secret one. I'm like, fuck you.
Okay.
If y'all don't already know, I'm kind of like the guy who doesn't take shit.
Sorry, side conversation.
Yes. They call me the Joey Wheeler at regionals because the only time I ever win is whenever I'm lucky and then I flick them off. Whatever. Not the point. Starlight Road. Basically, you just bluff your opponent into heavy storming you or dark holing you or something. I want you guys to answer this in the comments. Does Starlight Road count, like, in its effect? Because if I said, like, reinforcements of the army in Starlight Road and then they heavy storm, can I just Starlight Road? Is that legal? That's technically 2 if you're counting Starlight Road. Okay. Next we have 1 compulsory device. The problem with Compulse is I'm playing 1 because of SAMs. Like, you can ask the guy behind the camera. SAMs have been a big problem for me lately.
Yep.
Because it's just, I can't do anything. Oh, negate, a spell or a trap. Oh, you summon? Chain. No, negate. Same with why I'm playing one of these. Oh, bottomless trouble, negate. And then you just want to beat the living shit out of the freaking other player.
That doesn't inspire any confidence.
Now we have, sorry Sam players, you're cool and everything, it's just she and freaking Naturi Beast and Archeon and Solemn Judgment and everything just pisses me off. Whatever.
Every good card makes him mad.
Shut up. Okay, this is D-Prison. We all pretty much know D-Prison, but for all you new players, they attack, their monster is banished.
Oh, sorry.
Fantastic. Now we have the Solemn Brigade, or the Solemn Trio, whatever the hell you want to call it. Solemn Warning. Okay, I think I kind of stressed this in my Evil video, but it doesn't negate spells and traps. It can negate spells and traps that special summon monsters, or monster effect that special summon monsters. Like, if you summon Kageki, this can negate that and destroy Kageki, and then your opponents just let their sin, like, no, sadness. Or Solemn Judgment just stops everything but monster effects, which is just...
What monster effects?
It stops everything but monster effects. That's true, dude. You can read. Just kind of get your fingers out of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. That happened, like, a lot during this video.
Whatever. While he's reading. Now we have 2 Mirror Force. Mirror Force, the thing is, I'm playing 2 so I can do this. Activate Mirror Force, negate other Mirror Force. Fuck yeah.
Huh.
Then we have Torrential. Torrential's just field control, or like, I'm just gonna top deck it or something. And I'm looking for another Ultra one, like, from back in the day. It's just I can't find them. They had one at my locals and then I got pissed off. And the final card in the deck, Hero Blast. Hero Blast, as you know, adds a normal hero-type monster back from your graveyard to your hand and destroys a monster with less attack. But some of you guys will be asking, there's no normal-type monsters in this deck, with a much more amazing voice. The thing is, Geminis count as normals because they don't have effects themselves. So, and you can, I've learned this too, you can just play and activate it offhand without even destroying a card, so it's pretty cool. Overall, the deck has 43 cards. I'm going to regionals tomorrow. This is the deck I'm going to be playing with. Yeah, if anybody watches my video today or something, watch it be the one guy face or something. It's been doing pretty good for me. I'm going to show you all the extra deck real quick because, how long's the video so far?
9 minutes.
Really?
Oh, all YouTube people can use, up to 20, I think.
No,
30.
15.
15?
Okay.
No, didn't they up it? Didn't they bring it up?
No, they, I think they kept it down. I'm not very sure.
I think it's 20 or 30. I'm not sure.
It doesn't really matter.
I really don't care that much.
Okay.
Sorry, we're just...
Now, extra deck. Now we have the boss monster of the deck, the Shining. Basically, Miracle Fusion into this guy and his attack goes up to 30,200. And if they destroy him by anything but Solemn Judgment or Solemn Warning, you can add 2 back from your Banish Zone. So basically, this is just to get Stratos back and have cards in hand and everything. Next, we have the 2 Absolute Zeros. I think I had to take one out. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I had to take one out because I was gonna put in an Escarado. But, people told me Escarado was out. I thought he was out in a pack or something. Turns out, Escarado or whatever his name is, only came out in a manga book, so I didn't have time to go buy it.
Barnes and Noble, your friend.
Okay, next we have 2 Blade Armor Ninjas. Blade Armor Ninja's really good in this deck. You don't get to bring... Most of y'all will be thinking, oh my god, Bubble Beat is so much better. Well, you know what's gonna happen to Bubble Beat? They're gonna freaking hate Torrential this format, because they're gonna go off. Normal summon Stratos, set my entire hand, special summon Bubble Man, go into Blade Armor Ninja, Solemn Warning. And then, it's just amazing when you do that.
I've done it.
Because then they just shit their pants, and they're like, I just played my entire hand, I don't have a move anymore. And then they top deck for the rest of the duel. Okay, I'm not bad-mouthing y'all, you guys, hero decks. It's just, I like this one a little more.
The bubbles.
Yep. Next, we have Utopia. Extremely printed card, by the way. Utopia, I don't like it, honestly. I have yet to bring it out. I brought it out once to stall my ass off, and I ended up winning because of it. It went like this. He had Shein and Kageki on the field, so I went into... And then he said if I went into Blade Armor Ninja, then I'd be screwed, because it's true. Utopia kind of stalled out until I got my Miracle Fusion, and then I just went for the Shining for game. It was pretty cool. Elemental Hero Nova Master?
You got that card?
Yeah, Austin gave it to me.
Okay.
I'm giving him money later.
I'm sorry,
There's really only one fire in this deck, and that's Evil whatever. What's his name? Oh. Evil Chevalier or something like that? Chevalier.
Some French thing.
This card, I think every time... Every time this card destroys a monster by battle, you basically draw a card. So it's kind of for draw control, and it's a 2600 beat stick, so it's pretty cool. Stardust, kind of self-explanatory, just a target for Starlight Road, stops everything. Okay, dude, your phone is going off. I'm not even kidding.
I can't even see it. I'll answer it after.
No one cares, honestly. Great Wind Tornado. You have Stratos in this deck, man, and you have a freaking... what do they call it? Super Poly. I mean, you have the opportunity to go in this guy, and I have used this guy to control a field at one point. Yeah, I think that teaches people not to summon Atom, or like 3 Atom, or like Gaia on me, because then they can have like 1,300 people, and I'd be like, no. Okay, Zen mains. Most of y'all are like, you don't have any level 3s in your deck. Well, Snowman Eater is level 3, and Grand Mole is level 3. So I have 3 level 3s, so it's useful. Next we have Leviathan. Leviathan, I honestly don't care for him being there. Like, if I had to and I could switch him out, I would. It's just, it'd be him or Utopia. I mean, it's just not that useful.
Don't you run both?
I do run both, but I would get rid of one, if necessary.
Okay.
Then we have, Excalibur. Yeah, Excalibur goes into 4,000, goes for game, but most of the time you just go into Blade Armor Ninja over him, because he can do 4,400, not just 4,000. But I'm going to teach a lesson to the newbies right now. If you're playing a hero deck, and your opponent has like a Sam deck or something, I know I use Sam's as a big excuse, or like they have a fairy deck, and then they just set a card randomly. Like they have 6 cards in their hand, or like 5 cards in their hand, and they just set a card randomly, and it's like second or third game. That's Kinetic Soldier. And then you're going to attack, and his defense is going to go up to 3,800. And then you're going to shit your pants because you just lost 1,800 life points. This guy goes up to 4,000. He gets over it. Last card in my extra deck, then I'm going to go into the side deck real quick. Gaia. Gaia has the attack of 1 monster on your opponent's side of the field, and then it gains it. So basically, your opponent... I have him in here for, like, yet again, Sam's. I'm going to be seeing them a lot. I'm using this for Sam's and that Beast deck, the Skill Drain Beast deck, I think. It's amazing.